What's up, guys? Welcome back to Flavour Odyssey. Today on the show, we're getting into the new feature film I'm working on. Oh wait, that's a different series. We're doing the Friends Happy Meal. Oh, it's been a minute since the last Flavour Odyssey. A lot is happening at the moment. A lot has changed. I've kind of gone from doing Uber and YouTube to working on the new film and working a day job. So things are a bit different, but today we're getting into the Friends Happy Meal. Because I missed the last last food to review was the Stranger Things double, but didn't get around to that because, like I said, things are a bit busy. But yeah, the next video we'll be getting into the next film project, so look out for that video. But today, Friends Happy Meal. Why did McDonald's go Friends? KFC went Stranger Things, which I understand because there's a new season of Stranger Things out. But Friends, yes, it is a classic sitcom, but they haven't put out, it's been off the air, off the air as in no new episodes for like 15 years. But hey, I guess it is that popular that they can still do collabs in present day. Now, I'd say I'm not the biggest fan of Friends when it was on TV, like after, The Simpsons and then Neighbours, and then it would be like Friends at 7 o'clock sometimes. I'd watch Friends, but I never really kind of watched through the whole series of the shows, just when there was episodes on TV. The two meals you can choose from for the Friends Happy Meal was a Big Mac meal and 10 nuggets. And 10 nuggets was like $1.50 more expensive than the Big Mac meal. But for all the true Brennan bloggers out there, you know that I'm not eating and reviewing a Big Mac on this series until we hit 1,000 subs. So we have to go nuggies. And also, just between the last video and I think this one, I just didn't say it in the last video, gone over 400 subs. So thank you very much for that, everybody. I appreciate it. And yeah, here we go. And I also went, and Macca's is doing a Milo promotion as well. It seems like they just put the Milo on the bottom and then the vanilla milkshake on top, thick shake on top. So I don't know how I feel about that. Down at McDonald's Sunshine today. Good old sunshine. The sun's always shining in sunshine. Alright, so what have we got in here? We got our Friends figure. We'll save that till the end. Blind unboxing. The first blind unboxing as well on Brennan blogs. Fries, nuggies. Pardon the scab on my hand. Monica's marinara sauce. Which I'm not too familiar with that meme, if you want to call it, for the lack of a better word. I kind of remember as, shots of Monica making marinara sauce, perhaps. But I don't really understand the reference too much. Before we do anything, let's try and mix up this Milo thick shake. The Milo's not even going to be able to dissolve in this. We'll try. We're mixing it up. My God, it's so thick. Alright, let's try and get something. There's some Milo on the bottom there. Let's go up to the... Do taste the Milo, but needs to dissolve. Alright, let's make sure we have 10 nuggets in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfecto. Marinara sauce. So that's basically what we would say is pasta sauce in Oz. Like you just basic tomato sauce. So let's see how this goes. We've got our Monica's marinara. Pizza sauce, if you will. Smells like pizza sauce, oregano, basil, tomato. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into 10 nuggets, friends, happy meal, friends meal. Let's get a good coating of marinara. Interesting. Let's go a bit. A little bit spicy, but also a little bland maybe. And also $20.30 in total for medium 10 nugget friends happy meal with upgraded Milo shake. I mean, not bad. I am a fan of Milo, like a true Aussie. Love my Milo. But like I've said, I think before, these things right here have tasted exactly the same since I was a kid. Crazy. The marinara sauce, I mean, it's okay. When do you really have marinara and nuggets together? Parmigiano maybe? I wonder how many of these are sold every year. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Bang. Can't believe 10 nuggets cost more than the Big Mac meal. It's crazy. It's a nice overcast day today, which is nice because it's been hot for basically the last month. So it's cooled down a little bit. Perfect day to be in the car. Now the Milo's starting to dissolve a bit. It's nice. Let's do some quick maths. 18.45. 15.95. Oops, not a comma. We need a decimal. Oh my god. So $2.50. So you're paying $2.50 for the toy. So is it ever a free toy? I don't know. Marinara sauce, nothing exciting, a little bland. Oh no! See, it's been so long since the Flavour Odyssey, I'm forgetting everything. So busy just trying to keep my life together. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's go full coverage. Did I get napkins either? No. Cheers as guys. Thanks for being here as always. New film is happening. Cheers as. Let's wash that down with a Milo thickshake. Let's move into the Friends figure unboxing. First blind boxing on brennanblogs / Flavour Odyssey. Now, who do we want to pull out of here? I guess going back to childhood, watching the show, I guess I always had a crush on Rachel, and who was funnier, Joey or Chandler? We'll go either Joey or Rachel is what we want out of here. And maybe that can be some new set design as well. Jeepers. Alright, there we go. You guys can see first who we get. There it is. Well, we've got the stand. Blue. Who's blue? Make a wish. And who have we got? Rachel! Yay, we got Rachel! Nice. Had her Central Perk job. Rachel worked at Central Perk coffee shop. There we go, there's your Rachel. Have to try and stick her on there, I think. Maybe. Something like that. Cool. Will say the sets are always pretty cool on Friends. Like Monica's apartment was always pretty sweet. You always wanted to hang out at Monica's. That was pretty cool. Chandler and Joey's place. It's definitely like the bachelor pad. You know, their lazy boy recliners. Pretty sweet. Definitely want to just hang out and play some Nintendo. Central Perk location was pretty cool. Definitely looked like a cool hangout spot. So, don't get me wrong. Very successful show. Well produced. They got the casting right, you know. Those 6 characters and those actors had it locked down for how many seasons? Like 7 or 8? How many seasons of Friends are there? Nice. Do you reckon we'll be able to make that sit up there? Yeah, we'll try to. Got to get some more blue tack and we'll get Rachel in here. Or maybe put Rachel there. I think that might be the move. Nice. God, they went very, like, facial features. Not a whole lot of facial features. Cool. Well, that was the Friends 10 nugget meal from McDonald's with the Milo shake. Oh yeah. Now it's what you want it to be. Nice dissolved Milo. Alrighty, well, I guess that's about it for this episode of Flavour Odyssey, guys. Look out for the next filmmaking update where I'll get into the new film project, which is a bit crazy to think that the next one's on the go already, but it is happening. So look out for that. Thanks for the 400 subs. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Say peace out, Rachel. Peace out, guys.